Good evening. Welcome to the commencement of the Nantucket High School class of 2024. We, the class officers, will be guiding you through our program. In a moment, please join me in reciting the pledge.
Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de la graduación del 2024. La escuela ceremonia de Nantucket, Los oficiales de la clase los guiará a través del programa. La consejera oficial los guiará a través de la oración de la bandera.
Bem-vindos à formatura da turma do ensino médio de Nantucket do ano 2024. Os representantes da classe os guiarão pelo nosso programa. A oradora da classe nos conduzirá no juramento da bandeira.
Please join the class of 2024 for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Please welcome Joan Harris, president of the senior class, to the podium to present the official opening of today's ceremony.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here in support of us graduates. To all family members, friends, teachers, and faculty, we are incredibly grateful that you could all come for this special night. Your encouragement over the years has truly been invaluable to our journeys. To my fellow graduates, the day has finally come. I want to say congratulations for your hard work inside the classroom and around the community. I have observed firsthand as a fellow classmate the dedication and passion each one of you holds for our school. I am proud to be a member of the class of 2024, and I'm honored to be addressing you all today. While this moment marks our graduation from Nantucket High School, it also represents a completion of our time in the Nantucket school system, where, for many, we have been classmates, friends, and teammates since the beginning, over 10 years ago. As you look beside you, graduates, take a moment to appreciate the faces you recognize, not just from inside the classrooms at NHS, but also from places like CPS, NES, and all the way back to the playground of our preschools. Again, I want to thank you all for being here, and welcome. At this time, please welcome High School Principal Mrs. Vassal to the stage.
Good evening. Thank you, parents, families, school committee members, and community members for joining us this evening. This night would not be possible without a few people who have worked tirelessly to put it all together. Ms. Shonda Bartlett, thank you for working with the class as their class advisor. Ms. Saravia, Ms. Parsons, Ms. Kayemi, Ms. Delgado, thank you all the work that you have done behind the scenes to help set up the program for our ceremony. Thank you, Demo. Thank you. Thank you, Demo Boychev, Barry Malu, and the facilities and grounds crews for their invaluable assistance in finalizing the preparations. Thank you to the students and teachers who helped set up all the chairs on the field. Thank you, Mr. Gervin, and your students for posting our flags. We have 21 countries represented tonight. A huge thanks to our junior ushers for their work today and this evening. A special thank you to all of our teachers and staff for the work that they do every day of the school year. We especially remember Senora Hickson and Mr. Mwangi. And of course, not to be forgotten, our beloved Celso. You will notice that we have 2 empty graduate chairs. These are in recognition of our class members, Christopher Arevalo Lemus and Baxter Waldman, who left our school by far too early. But they are still in our hearts. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I think your officers are going to lead you through an amazing program, and we couldn't have asked for a better night for this to happen. Thank you.
It is an honor to introduce the class salutatorian with the second highest GPA, Rocky Monto.
Wow. Teachers, administrators, relatives, and friends, good evening and welcome. It is with great pleasure that I present to you our brilliant class of 2024. I am honored to be named salutatorian of this amazing group of students. If you didn't catch what that means, I don't blame you. I didn't know either until about 3 days ago when I found out it was me. Salutatorian is a title that comes with this nice shiny medal right here to remind me that I am the guy that missed valedictorian. Pretty cruel, huh? Well, though I came second, I still get to speak and even better, I get to speak first. So, I'd like to dedicate this speech to those of us that also didn't come first. This speech is for those of us that didn't get an award, for those of us that have dedicated their time and effort to studies or work or creative pursuits or sports or other people, only to receive no recognition for it in the end. I commend you all. And as disheartening and unfair as your position feels, I implore you to not let some arbitrary ranking or award determine your worth. Because as much as we all wish it was, this world is not fair, and the way it ranks us is even less so. Do not lose hope. Keep working, keep learning, keep showing up. Be realistic, of course, but become the person you want to be. I promise you that each and every investment you make into yourself will pay dividends. And while it's nice to place high, these rankings are ultimately meaningless. Play your own game. Be your own scorekeeper. There is no set way to win at life. So make one and strive towards it with everything you have. I promise it'll be worth it. And if your win condition changes, and I bet it will, never feel locked onto your path. There are always ways to change direction. To end this speech off, I'd like to give credit where credit is due. To my fellow second and third and fourth and 60th placers, for showing up, I commend you. To all of our friends who've supported us through the best and the worst of times, I commend you. To our mothers, fathers, and guardians who raise us and yet are never appreciated enough, I commend you. To our teachers who give us their valuable time so that we can learn, I commend you. To our guidance counselors who fiercely support us with classes in college, I commend you. And to our administrators, vice principal, and principal, who somehow managed to keep this crazy ship together, I commend you. And to my sister, who has triumphed over more challenges than I could ever understand, I love you. Thank you all.
Thank you and congratulations, Rocky. At this time, please welcome Nantucket Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Elizabeth Hallett.
Good evening to the graduating class of 2024, as well as to your families, your teachers, and others here to celebrate you. Bienvenidos también a nuestros graduados multilingües y sus familias. Bem-vindo também aos nossos graduados multilingües e suas famílias. What a pleasure it is to celebrate you today. You have gotten yourselves to this moment through some of the most challenging times that you have probably ever experienced in your lives. You should be incredibly proud of yourselves because despite the challenges that you have faced through these last 4 years, you have made it here today. You rose to the occasion, even far above, to finish out your last year as Whalers. Make sure to walk across this stage with pride and maybe even a little attitude. As I was thinking about this group of graduating seniors and what I learned from you over the last 4 years, 2 specific characteristics keep coming to mind, and I feel that these truly describe you as a class. They are resilience and perseverance. So let's start with resilience. Resilience is a word that we use to describe people who have gone through very difficult times but have come out even stronger. Resilience gives us skills to surmount life's challenges competently, and in many cases to capitalize on setbacks. If you are resilient, you are able to push through the toughest of times and actually learn from your experience to help yourself to get an even better place than where you were before. So think back to your 9th grade year and how you started your time at Nantucket High School in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. You dealt with remote classes some days and in-person classes other days, masking, hand washing, cleaning desks after every class, one-way hallways, W's on the ground, 6 feet of separation, no singing or playing instruments, wearing face coverings while playing sports, lunch in your classrooms, and these are only a few of the things that you dealt with. That was certainly not an easy time to experience your first year of high school, but you were resilient. You found ways to make new friends, to connect with new teachers, to get involved in your school community, and to help each other through this unprecedented time. You were also resistant when you had to face a horrible tragedy of losing a classmate, not once, but twice. No student should ever have to deal with that kind of heartbreak. Yet you took it upon yourselves to honor those classmates with remembrance, joy, and love. And the heartbreak continued, and loss again you suffered with the passing of 2 teachers and a beloved custodian during your time at Nantucket High School. Yet as difficult as it was, your resilience helped you to find ways to move forward by celebrating the lives of those staff members with remembrance and honor. And now for perseverance. Perseverance is similar to resilience, but it is the motivation to keep going, keep pushing yourself. Perseverance is persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. When you stumble, face setbacks, or feel like giving up, your perseverance comes into play. It's like that stubborn little voice inside you that says, I am not going to quit. You have consistently shown your worth to your teachers, administrators, parents, friends, and families over these past 4 years through your high school academic achievement, your athletic prowess, with many of your teams competing in state championships, including your boys lacrosse team headed to the finals tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. Through your musical, linguistic, and artistic talents, and through your social and community advocacy. And look where you are now. Over 78% of you have applied, and many have been accepted to multiple colleges and universities. And others of you are venturing out to explore different career options. I applaud your resilience and perseverance that has brought you to this day. That same spirit will serve you well as you step into the next phase of your life. I also want to recognize another person who long ago showed remarkable perseverance and resilience in the face of difficulty. She was an accomplished and courageous young Black woman by the name of Eunice Ross. Miss Ross was instrumental to the integration of the Nantucket school system. In 1840, she passed the required entrance exam that would permit her to attend Nantucket High School, but was denied admission by the school committee based on her race. Upon learning this news, Miss Ross wrote a letter of petition to Massachusetts state legislators of the time requesting to be admitted to school. Part of her petition reads as such: "The undersigned respectfully requests that the prayer of the petition of E.J. Pompey and others may be granted. The undersigned has good reason to feel on this subject, as she was examined in 1840 by the school committee and found amply qualified for admission into the high school at Nantucket, and was refused admittance by a vote from the town instructing the school committee not to admit her on account of her color." Sadly, Ms. Ross's petition was rejected, but her perseverance and determination to assert her right to attend school served as a catalyst, sparking a significant movement among abolitionists and activists advocating for school desegregation on both a local and national scale. In 1845, Massachusetts legislation was passed prohibiting discrimination in public schools and guaranteeing equal education to all students, thanks to individuals such as Miss Ross. 180 years later, I am humbled to honor this formidable young woman who never got to attend Nantucket High School with a posthumous diploma on this day that she would have graduated from that very school in 1844. Thank you to the Nantucket Historical Association, the Nantucket African Meeting House, and the town of Nantucket for making this possible. Thank you. I'd like to call Mrs. Chantal Blois Murphy, current member of the Nantucket School Committee, to the stage to receive this diploma on behalf of Miss Eunice F. Ross. Graduates, may resilience and perseverance be your driving force in all that you do as you leave the halls of Nantucket High School and venture out into the world. Your family, your friends, teachers, Ms. Saradelis, Ms. Melu, Ms. Bassel, and I, and all of Nantucket are so very proud of you. Thank you. Graduates, at this time, please deliver the roses to your loved ones.
Thank you, Dr. Hallett. With the highest grade point average for our class, Henry Crosby has earned the distinction of valedictorian. It is my pleasure to welcome Henry, also our class treasurer, to the stage to deliver his address.
Thank you, Allison. Wow, this is a lot more people than when I was practicing in front of my mirror, but here we go. Good evening. I would like to first start by thanking all the parents and guardians who have sacrificed so much to see us graduate tonight. I'd also like to thank the teachers and staff who have seen and helped us grow as both students and individuals. I'd like to personally thank my dad, Cam, Brenda, Jen, Grace, Tanya, and everybody else who has supported me along the way for being with me here. And I would like to especially thank my mom, who I know would be so proud of me tonight. It's hard to encapsulate such a diverse class in just a few short minutes. Our background comes from all around the world. El Salvador, Bulgaria, Thailand, Honduras, and the 21 countries and cultures create a tapestry made of so many different fabrics. Our future holds D1 athletes, lawyers, landscapers, nurses, doctors, poets, and so many others who will greatly benefit both this island and the world. It's windy, sorry. With us all being so different, what unites us as one class? Of course, our Nantucket background certainly sets us apart from other high schools. I mean, how many other varsity teams can say they have to take a ferry to get to away games? And no, I know you're thinking it, but don't say Martha's Vineyard because they aren't nearly as cool as us, so they don't count. As Merrill pointed out to me, Nantucket's almost like Sesame Street. We're around the same people every day, and no matter how much you don't want to see Oscar the Grouch, he always pops up out of that trash can. But in all seriousness, being from Nantucket is unique, simply put. In the real world, they say you're 6 degrees of separation from any other person. That is, you only need to have 6 friends of a friend to get to anybody else in the world. But on Nantucket, I'd say it's more like 1 degree of separation. Everyone knows mostly everyone, and if you don't know someone, someone you know definitely does. Naturally, this creates an extremely tight-knit community. Graduates and guests alike, if you look ahead, behind, to the left, and to the right, you're bound to see someone with whom you share a fond memory. For some, it's laughing on the homecoming float as you parade through town. For others, it's a 1 a.m. Stubbies run with your best friend. For some parents, it could be remembering our kindergarten graduation. Regardless of what it may be, these moments in time are etched in our minds and hearts forever. But of course, with such a close-knit community, the losses hurt that much more. Our class has lost 2 students, which is 2 more than any class should. Yet when we think of Baxter and Christopher, we remember not the despair of their passings, but the little things that set them apart. Baxter's slow, bouncy walk down the hallway always got a giggle out of me, and Christopher could light up a room just by flashing his beautiful smile. I think we all also remember the outpouring of support following the losses of both of them. Notably, I recall the student-led gatherings and tributes, which left an indelible mark on those who saw them. That, to me, is what makes our class unique. In times of unparalleled hardship and loss, we were able to come together and support one another through the pain. It is this fortitude and compassion that I ask each of you to bring to wherever you go next year and the years to follow. For this is the true commonality of all Nantucketers, an unwavering sense of compassion which, if every one of us can keep with ourselves, will create a more united future. Because even with how strong, bright, talented, artistic, and athletic the individuals in our class are, we are strongest as one, together. And while we may go our separate ways into college, the workforce, trade school, a gap year, and everything and anything that's in between, we'll always have the kindness and community from growing up on Nantucket, and that alone will take each of us far. To the class of 2024, I'd like to close with a few words of advice from Steve Jobs. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Thank you, and once again, congratulations, class of 2024. Felicitaciones a todos los graduados también.
Thank you, Henry, and congratulations. We are pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Jamie Siminoff. Jamie is a graduate of Babson College and the creator of the very popular Ring doorbell. Yeah. Come on up, yeah.
Thank you. All right. I did not know I was going to have to follow Henry and Rocky into this. If I did, I probably would not have taken this job. You guys crushed it, so nice work up here. It really is an honor to be your commencement speaker today. My family and I have been coming to Nantucket for over 20 years, and this island is very special to us. So thank you always for welcoming us to your island, and I appreciate it. If you Google what a graduation speech is supposed to do, it's supposed to give advice. My first piece of advice to you is don't take advice. So I guess it's already a pretty bad commencement speech, and I apologize for that. Now, of course, if someone gives you advice like buckle your seatbelt, buckle up. The advice I'm talking about is the what should I do advice. People giving you the this is what you should be. I certainly got a lot of this free advice all my life, And with social media, I think you guys are getting exposed to even more of it than I ever did. We are all unique as our fingerprints. Each one of us is a one of one. So when someone tells you there's something you should do, they're always biasing that advice on their experiences. Passions, their backgrounds and their passions, which possibly similar to yours, will never be yours. So as you continue this journey of life, become voracious at listening and learning. Never stop learning. I'm still learning every single day. Use all of the things you learn to help guide you on your journey for your unique goal. And what is purpose? I certainly did not have clarity on that when I was in your seat just a few years ago. Okay, many years ago. Well, I certainly have figured a few things out, like how to build a doorbell. I still don't have all the answers of what my mission and purpose are, and they continue to evolve. What I have learned is that purpose grows from passion. Whatever that thing is that when you wake up, you feel excited about to just go kick ass that day. Our bodies are telling us what this is. When you figure it out, you'll look back and you'll realize and you'll see these things that, oh yeah, that was what it was. But it takes us time. It takes us time to really figure out what that is, to become fully aware of it. And that's our gut. The gut is the most powerful tool we have. It's our own personalized ChatGPT. I know you guys didn't use any of that in school. The only issue with our gut is that it's a whisper, and the world is full of louder voices. When I created Ring, which has now become the world's largest home security company, the loud voices around me were literally laughing at me. A doorbell? You're gonna make doorbells? I mean, people literally, this is true. No one even needs a doorbell anymore. Who comes to my door? $200 for a doorbell? You're crazy. When I pitched it on Shark Tank, Mark Cuban famously told me that only a few people would want this, so how could he invest? This is the same Mark Cuban whose Dallas Mavericks are gonna get their asses kicked tonight by the Celtics. Let's go Celtics. But it was the inner voice that I was able to listen to. While so many around me were laughing at me, I saw something different. I saw something unique. I saw a way to reinvent the way we secure our neighborhoods. And I also had support in this. Surround yourself with people that believe in you. My wife, who's still my biggest fan, the whole time believed in the idea and believed in me. Life is not a single player game. The people we surround ourselves with can make a huge difference in helping guide us to our true potential. Also, I'd be remiss not to acknowledge that in many great success stories, a little bit of luck plays a huge part. Good timing, meeting the right person, the right place, etc., they have a lot to do with it. But I can also say that I don't know many lucky people that haven't worked their asses off to get to where we are. For most of us, it's not an overnight success. It's grinding every day, small, constant failures without knowing where it's going. I know you whalers know grit and how to be tough, so I think this one you got. And I like to think about it like it's the lottery. Every hour we work, we get one more ticket. While we're never guaranteed to win, the more work, the better chance we have of getting that jackpot. And for every ticket we scratch off that loses, those small setbacks, we learn from it, but we keep going. And since nothing is guaranteed, it's important that we are working on something that we are passionate about, that fits our purpose. Every journey is full of many losing tickets, but you learn from each of those to get the winning one. If you work on something you're passionate about, while losing still sucks, it does. It's not a loss if you feel strongly about the journey. You will keep working to get more tickets. With Ring, our mission was to reduce crime in neighborhoods. And every person that came to work at the company, I would say, if we're gonna end up going out of business, which we almost did several times, working on this mission, at least we went down doing the right thing. And it was that pressure of our backs against the wall, matched with hard work, that created so many breakthroughs. Pressure creates diamonds. Pressure is a privilege. Constraints force invention. For me and many others that I have seen, it's that magical mixture, focusing on your purpose, that hard work, taking some risk, that results in success and impact. There are so many things that I've learned along the way, and I hope these stories have given you some inspiration for the unique journey that you are on. You've all worked so hard to get here today, and my plan was to tape a lottery ticket under each of your seats. However, it turns out the state of Massachusetts does not think that that was fun, since 18 years old is how old you have to be to scratch off a lottery ticket, which I'm sure none of you have ever done. And so for those of you who are below 18, I was not able to do that. If you see me in the handlebar, I have 200 lottery tickets that need to be scratched. Please just tell me that you're part of the class of 2024, and I'm happy to give you one in person. And thank you. I wish you all success and happiness in finding your purpose and journey. That you all hit the jackpot early, especially the Whalers lacrosse team against Sandwich tomorrow. Get some big games, Celtics, Whalers lacrosse. This is a big week. But if you're like most of us, including me, you'll need to work really hard and scratch off a lot of losing tickets before you're able to get the one that hits. I hope you all do. Congrats, class of 2024.
Thank you, Mr. Simonoff, for joining us today. Principal Mandy Vassell will now be joining us on stage.
All right. Thank you, Joan. And thank you, Jamie. I also want to mention to the boys lacrosse team, we expect a championship tomorrow. So, to the class of 2024. We started this journey together 4 years ago, filled with more uncertainty than we had answers. Tonight, 4 years later, this journey comes to an end. Some questions have been answered along the way, but I am confident that you will have many answers to find and discover. The last 4 years have not been the easiest, but hopefully along the way, you have learned that you are all a product of your choices, choices that we must live with. Some are good, some are teachable, some are regrettable, yet all leading to what comes next. Unfortunately, along this journey, we've grieved together by far too often. Some of you have lost family members who became your guiding angels. We all felt the loss of Baxter, Senora Hickson, Christopher, and Mr. Mwangi. Grief is real, and the pain stays with us. Through it all, I sincerely hope that as you walk across this stage tonight, you remember the lessons and the knowledge that you have gained in these last 4 years. Information that will assist you in weighing your options, considering the consequences of your decisions, and that you ultimately make the decisions that will help you make your dreams come true and support you in becoming the best version of yourself. As you bid farewell to your high school days, remember these invaluable lessons your teachers, administrators, and school staff have endeavored to instill in you. Nelson Mandela once said, "May your choices reflect your hope and not your fear." I wish for you the unwavering determination to chase those dreams, the open-hearted acceptance of others for their uniqueness, the profound love for yourself, and the unshakable knowledge that you, each and every one of you in this class, is cherished for who you are. Thank you. I've enjoyed working with you these last 4 years. And always remember, if anybody else forgets to tell you, Ms. Vassell loves you. At this time, we're getting to the good part, you guys. At this time, Dr. Hallett, School Committee Chairperson Proch, and distinguished school committee members, it is my distinct honor to present to you the Nantucket High School Class of 2024. All grades, credits, and senior obligations have been checked. We have confirmed that the class members before you have met all requirements for graduation. Dr. Hallett and Chairperson Proch, will you please come to the stage to confer the diplomas with the assistance from Assistant Principals Ms. Saradelis and Ms. Maylou. Row 1. Joan Marie Harris. Allison Lee Bamber. Eleanor Jane Hofford. Henry Francis Crosby. Raymond Rocky Monto II. Felix Jr. Abreu Gill. Miguel Jr. Abreu Gill. Carlos Jose Aguilar. Caroline Lee Allen. Adelby Almirante Ortega. Wendy Marisol Amaya Tejada. Sean Jaden Anderson. Alfred Amy Applegate. Ephraim Alexander Arana Hernandez. Sydney Mary Ard. Samantha Dawn Ashelford. Row 2. Alondra Montserrat Berrigan. Genesis Williani Batista Sanchez. Emerson Adonis Benitez Rivas. Rowan Whalen Blake. Angel Miguel Cabrera Martinez. Harrison Carpio Valle. Patrick McCullough Carroll. Manny Castro Menjivar. Christopher Rodolfo Castro Perez. Colton Robert Chambers. Perla Mia Chico Alcantara. Colin Duval Christie. Rita Zeri Cirillo. Aiden Charles Congdon. Aubrey Jade Connors. Tatum Grace Corbett. Row 3. It's a good thing I love these guys, right? Michael William Calkins. Lauren Lee Darcy Coutone. Goshi Felix Gonzalez. Brooke Emma Damian. Ryan James Davis. Addis Yaeli Del Rosario Gomez. Agnes Sage Viola Doloff. Shay Patrick Dwyer. Hawken Finn Edwards. Samantha Grace Faust. Archie Tyler Francis Ferguson. Neil Alexander Ferreira. Lily Montgomery Fleming. Makisha Tatiana Fowler. Ella Mae Susan Fox. Jaquan Theodore Francis. Row 4. Anya Leah Friedman. Kira Garcia. Hannah Joy Girardi. Chloe Elizabeth Gervin. Joanne Jonathan Grant. Angel Eduardo Gregorio Lopez. Jessica Magali Gutierrez Darris. Jack Riley Halleck. Hannah Mae Harrington. Elizabeth Joy Hemingway. Diana Hernandez Escobar. Samuel Robert Iller. Bruna Makaya Genzura. Grant McKee Johnson. Asel Emmanuel Johnson. Ana Julia Genario. Henry Guest Katawala. Row 5. Benton Reed Killian. Knick J. King. Braden Clark Knapp. Kayla Lemus. Bailey Jane Lower. Claire Bridget Martin. Chloe Sierra Marrero. Jennifer Esmeralda Maldonado Paz. Dwayne Daquan Jr. Martin. Danya Alexandra McKenzie. Alexander Jody McLean. Connor Lyons McLean. Ignacio Alejandro Malara Lopez. Claire Lena Miserelli. Hania Zari Moore. Row 6. Suzanne Melissa Morris. Avery Jackson Moore. Sienna Malloy Monto. Okay. Denzel Javier Morris. Sydney Rain Moscrop. Alice Keene O'Banion. Colby Jonathan O'Keefe. Supernat Anin. Mario Antonio Orozco. Zoma Beatrice Osageda Contreras. Brian Sebastian Osorio Portillo. Dejanay Chinsia Paddyfoot. Emerson Valerie Pikarczyk. Jack Anthony Holloway. Anna Alexander Nikolova. Madeline Marie Ramo. Row 7. Brandon Emmanuel Ramirez Aguilar. Lily Remick. Charlie Arthur Ryden. Reina Lisette Rivas Flores. Stephen Alberto Rivera. Leslie Giselle Rivera Racinos. Katie Lynn Roach. Alessandra Isabella Rosales Maravilla. Jaime Javier Saravia Abarca. Brian Paz. Madison Lucia Silva. Christopher Desmond Roy Simpson. Dayanara Alejandra Sola Aguilar. Evelyn June Stahl. Griffin William Starr. Row 8. Stephanie Esmeralda Tejada Chacon. Hunter Matthew Stroney. Sophia Alexandra Tejada Aguilar. Roberto Tejada. Andrea Beatriz Tejada Hercules. Nicholas Tresher. Karina Valdez. Pierluigi Vallone Gill. Eden Antonio Vasquez. Marley Holland Vasali. Rodane Kyle Watson. Jason William Yarmy. Let's give them a round of applause. Didn't they do awesome?
Okay, I just have a couple farewell remarks, but I'll make it quick because I know everyone wants to go celebrate. So as this ceremony comes to an end, I stand here holding immense gratitude and endless memories from my time at Nantucket High School. From back-to-back powder puff wins on this very field, to decorating floats, and even navigating a year of online school, we've done it all with the utmost dedication. Although today we say goodbye to the familiar halls and classrooms of NHS, where we have shared laughter and tears, successes and setbacks, we also embark on the beginning of a future with limitless possibilities. As we step into the world beyond NHS, let us carry the values we have learned during these 4 years and allow the ideals of resilience and courage to guide our journeys. Congratulations to my fellow classmates, and thank you for the support, laughter, and camaraderie over the years. Wherever life may take us, may we never forget the indelible mark Nantucket High School has left on our hearts. I wish you all success and fulfillment in the future, and I know the best is yet to come. We finally made it.
Going down? Yep. At this time, I'd like to ask our faculty, teachers, staff members to form a receiving line. Faculty members. Congratulations to the class of 2024. With your diploma in one hand and their tassel in the other, please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left to indicate your graduate status. Hold on a second, I want to take a picture. I got to remember this, y'all. I'm using 0.5 like y'all taught me. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Congratulations to the class of 2024. You are now the 2024 alumni class of Nantucket High School.